Welcome everyone to round 8 of the F1 Career Mode Championship. In this round we are heading down to Austria, going around the Red Bull Ring, but I think it is, yeah, it's still called Red Bull Ring. I am thinking that this is going to be an excellent track for us. As we saw in Monaco, we had a brilliant setup, we just had an unlucky race, so because this race is more intended on cornering and downforce, I'm hoping that the Ferrari can be a dominant threat for Mercedes and even Red Bull, because this is Red Bull's track, so they would want to show something, and Red Bull do have one of the best aerodynamic packages, so definitely hoping for good points in this race and hopefully we get a good qualifying position. Alright, this is going to be interesting. We've got two cars in front of us that were just ghosting. Roberto Meri gets out of the way. Kvyat gets out of the way. And we go wide. Just to let everyone know, F1 the game. Oh, where's my DRS button? There we go. F1 the game keeps changing my steering wheel settings from custom back to the Thrustmaster F1 settings, so I'm not sure what to do. If you guys, as I've always been saying, if you guys have any help for that, that would be really nice and appreciated. Alright, so this lap's not going to be fast. I'm just setting it because it gives me a guaranteed grid position, hopefully up the field. So next lap will be a fast one. Oh, we hit a 1:11. Pretty fast competitive time. This feels like a good lap. After this I'm going to go into the pits, chuck on a fresh pair of option tyres, and then just wait. We set a 1:10. Alright, that is going to be a very, very competitive time. I'm pretty certain this is a competitive time, but just to make sure, I'm gonna leave it to the last possible time. First off, let's just check. Alright, so we're 8/10 faster than Rosberg. As I said, Red Bull are gonna be competitive, except Ricciardo, he's down in 10th, so something's happened to him. He didn't get a good lap, but his teammate Daniel Kvyat is definitely up there. Lewis Hamilton down in 6th, our teammate in 5th, so not sure what's happening. I'm just gonna hope for a competitive lap. I think we do have it, boys. I think we actually do have pole position. I didn't see any updates on that race thing, and yes, it is. No one actually changed. Yeah, everyone's times pretty much stayed the same, so everyone went back out and was not able to set a faster time. So we're going to start in pole position, 8/10 in front of, or our time was 8/10 faster, but we're going to be in front of Nico Rosberg. Hopefully our teammate Sebastian Vettel can definitely get a few positions, at least get in front of Kvyat and try and attack Rosberg, so we get an almighty start and Rosberg won't attack us. Alright, so we're going to be pitting on lap 8 or lap 9. It's going to be a one stop like always. So I'm not sure how the tyres are right now. They were 12% wear when I looked at them, and that was after 3 laps. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a race if these option tyres are wearing fast. But anyway, let's get right into the race as I try and find the B button, and there we go. Here we are for the Austrian Grand Prix. 5 lights. Lights out. And away we go. We get a pretty decent start. We're keeping first place. We're keeping our position. Nico Rosberg looks down the inside, but we pretty much saw that move coming. We knew that the AI are going to have a look down that inside as we now lead the race. We haven't led the race in a while, and a lockup is going to be a problem. We have yellow flags behind us. Hulkenberg is up into third place, so Daniel Kvyat didn't get the best start he wanted. We're definitely going to have to make a few... not sure what the word is.
A few moments later.
Yeah, we're going to have to definitely get a gap between us and Rosberg. That's the word I was trying to think of. But I was trying to think of a more technical word. Both Rosberg and myself are definitely giving it all in this first lap. We're definitely creating a gap, but not between us, pretty much between third place and the rest of the field, as someone is already in the pits. And so someone collided with someone because two cars are now into the pits. Yep, they collided right there, and I was too busy looking at the minimap. Is that... who's in... someone's into the pits. That's Rosberg, he's into the pits, so... did Rosberg hit me, or did he do damage? I'm not sure, unless he got a puncture. I think Rosberg may have gotten a puncture. So Hamilton's up into second. Hamilton's had the best start of his life. Alright, so we're still hitting 111s. And our teammate is into the pits, so... yeah, it looks like cars are starting to go into the pits now. And we have two... alright, hopefully this is a good pit stop, and Maldonado is in third place, so that may all change if we don't get the best pit stop. But as the cars are coming around the last corner, here we go. This is Rosberg. Rosberg is already back. This is going to be tight. As we lock up. And there goes both Mercedes. That is something we did not want. Okay, Rosberg is definitely in the pits. So Rosberg did have to pit, and that meant he was on the option tyres. As Vettel now hits 110s, I think it was. Hamilton is just waiting for any moment that I just stuff up these corners like I just did. And he's definitely going to get us on the exits when I do that, and on DRS straights. But he was definitely not giving us any room. Alright, I'm gonna, halfway through this lap, I'm gonna put it into rich mix because we are definitely coming to the end of this race. And Hamilton's just doing anything. Here he goes. Into this corner. He's gonna, yep, he hits our rear. I don't think they can give us punctures from that, which is kind of stupid. Be nice to see that happen. But hopefully Codemasters add that into this next game that they have announced, if you guys want to check that out. Just check out Ben's channel, or Matt, or Arava. And here we go for our final lap. I think we will stay on board for this lap, as Hamilton is just going to do anything he can. Definitely into these corners. It's mainly the second last corner and the first corner that he does anything, as long as he's close. And at this stage, he is nowhere near us. Oh, that is something we did not want. Oh, that is close. Hamilton could have had that, but Hamilton also did not have the best of braking zones. And our tyres are definitely struggling around these corners. Oh boy. The fuel light is flashing. Hamilton is catching. But it's all over if we can nail this one corner. And as the checkered flag drops, we're going to come through with P1. We're going to win this race, and look how close Hamilton was. That is incredible. But there we have it. Our second race win, I think it is. Definitely going to help us in the points. Hamilton, that was an excellent race. That was really fun to battle with Hamilton. Valtteri Bottas, I'm not sure how his race was because he wasn't really fighting against us. Unlucky for Rosberg. I think it may have been a puncture for him. I'm not technically sure because he didn't touch us or anything. But he may have gotten a puncture or went off into the wall. But yeah, okay, so a few drivers did do 2 stops. One driver, Felipe Massa, did a 3-stop. Carlos Sainz did not finish the race. Anything crazy? Where's our teammate? It's 5th place, so our teammate Vettel didn't really change any places. Lewis gained places. We stayed the same. How's that going to help us? Well, yeah, let's just see how that helps us. Pushes us up into 5th place. Nico Rosberg pretty much stays the same in 4th place. Valtteri Bottas stays the same. And Lewis Hamilton is now 5 points ahead of our teammate. In terms of constructors' standings, we are 18 points behind Mercedes. So hopefully next race something good can happen with both Ferraris. I hope you have enjoyed this Formula 1 race around Austria. If you did, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And also leave in the comments what other games you want to see. I am thinking about doing more career modes if you want to see that. I'm not technically sure if you want to see other games like Forza or you want to see maybe Project Cars. I have both of those games on Xbox and I have Project Cars also on PC. So if you guys want to see that, I am more than happy to do that. But until then, I'll see you guys later.